In the beginning of episode 6, Mira meets her customized boyfriend, and he looks exactly like Park. Seeing this, Mira immediately takes off her ring. After this, she tells all this to her manager, but the manager says there is no problem according to the system. According to the data, he looks absolutely perfect and handsome. But Mira is not ready to accept this and tells the system to generate a new version again. But the manager immediately refuses. She explains that a custom character can only be created once. She also tells her to try him once because he will have all the qualities that Mira wanted in her boyfriend. The next day in the office, Mira keeps staring at Park. She thinks, how can he be my dream prince? Then she starts observing Park's features, how beautiful his eyes are, how beautiful his lips are. Coming to her senses, she shakes her head and says, what am I thinking? Park also finds her behavior very strange. After thinking a lot, Mira finally decides to give Jian a chance and returns to the same scene. Mira's car has broken down. Jian tells her that the engine is completely ruined and that if she wants, she can come with him. At that moment, Mira remembers a question from the survey about her imagination of the most romantic first meeting, and Mira had answered, meeting a free-spirited man during a trip, just like in a movie. And now, that exact scene was happening in front of her. As soon as she sits on the bike, Mira starts thinking about how strange all this is. She's sitting behind a man who looks like her office colleague, but the strange thing is that everything feels very comfortable. Lying on his back feels completely natural. Then Jian takes her to a club because Mira didn't know where she wanted to go. There, when Jian asks, she tells him that she just broke up and her ex was dating 12,000 girls. Hearing all this, Jian is also shocked. Then he brings her to where he lives, tells her to go to the room and rest. Mira goes into the room. There she meets Suji, but here her name is Yura, and her personality is nothing like before. During dinner, Jian tells her that her car will be fixed by the day after tomorrow morning, meaning Mira will have to stay there for 2 days. Mira asks him what he does for work. Jian says that he just draws, and hearing this, she remembers that in school, she wanted a boy like this who also sketches. Thinking about everything, she is quite surprised. The next day, both spend time by the seaside. Later, Mira finds his sketchbook. She also notices an interesting thing that he only drew couples. Mira jokingly says he is a very strange artist who only draw couples. Then Jian tells her that he only draws those people who completely trust in their love and have no doubt about their relationship's future. That night, Jian and Mira are on their way back when Jian tells her he thinks they have lost their way. Hearing this, Mira panics. She thinks maybe he is joking, but Jian says that he once heard a story about a newly married couple disappearing in this area. Hearing this, Mira remembers another question from the survey. When the system had asked her which movie genre she likes the most, Mira had answered, horror. Mira thinks, I like watching horror movies, not living in them. Then she admits that she really is feeling a bit scared. At that moment, Jian holds her hand. As soon as he does, that fear and tension slowly disappear, and fireflies begin to appear around them. Seeing all this, Mira becomes very happy. The next day, the director calls Park and Mira to his office. He tells them the advertisement went to Hani instead of Young and instructs Mira to inform Young about this beforehand. Otherwise, she will get very angry later. He also tells them that now both of them have to go together to the Busan comic world because there is an awards show happening there. After leaving the office, Park asks Mira the reason for ignoring him because her behavior has been upsetting him a lot these days. Mira doesn't say anything, but deep down she also realizes that she shouldn't be ignoring Park like this. Later, Mira goes to Busan Comics Festival with Park. Then the Comics Festival award ceremony begins and the popularity award, with a huge number of fan votes, goes to Young, which she has been winning for years because of her novel. Young jokingly says that if she gets the same award next year too, maybe she'll stop coming to the festival altogether. Then she laughs and says she was just joking. Now comes the turn to announce the winner of the webtoon of the year, and the winner is Hani's webtoon Plan C. Hani stands there, unable to believe that he has actually won. During his speech, he thanks all those people who supported him on this journey. But Young is not happy about it at all. After the ceremony, Young wants to leave immediately. Mira tries to persuade her to come back inside and join the after party, but Young pushes her aside. Just then, she is about to fall. But then, Park catches her. Finally then, at Park's insistence, Young goes back inside. At the party, Hani is so happy that he announces he will treat everyone to expensive whiskey today. Then he gets a call from the director. Seeing this, Young gets angry and says that whenever she calls the director, the call never connects. Then she asks Hani why he answers his calls and ignores her calls for months. Hani says he genuinely doesn't know anything about this. But Young's anger increases. She starts accusing him, saying maybe he is taking revenge on her along with the director Choi. She even asks if he deliberately asks director Choi to change his webtoon's upload schedule so that it would clash with her Friday release slot. Hanni completely denies all these things, but Young vents all her anger on him. She says that Hanni is doing all this because in the past he wanted to be her boyfriend, and that's why he used to place snacks in her office. Young had seen him keeping snacks many times. Hearing this, Hanni doesn't stay quiet either and says that he never liked Young. He kept snacks for her assistant, meaning Song, because he likes her a lot. Hearing all this, everyone is surprised, and Young makes an excuse of going to the washroom, and while leaving, she says that she already has a boyfriend. That night, Young is drunk, so Mira comes to drop her home. Just then, Young's phone suddenly starts ringing. Mira answers the call. A man on the other end immediately asks if something happened to Young. Mira tells him that Young drank a bit too much at the after party and is now sleeping in her room. The man thanks Mira for taking care of Young. Mira gets curious and asks who is speaking. The man replies in a calm voice, "I am Young's boyfriend." Hearing this, Mira thinks So Young wasn't lying about having a boyfriend. In the next scene, Mira is sitting somewhere drinking. At that time, she gets a call from Jian. She picks up and starts talking to him, but she's a little drunk. Then Park appears in front of her thinking he is Jian. Mira touches his face and says, "So you really came?" Park is a little surprised. He asks, "What are you doing?" Hearing this, Mira realizes he is Park. They both look at each other, and with this, the drama ends. If you liked the video and want to watch the next episode, comment and subscribe for more.